where we take you on an adventure into the past. On December 15th, 45 years ago, Apollo 17 made its historic journey to the moon, and that was to be the last time that man set foot on the moon. So to mark that special occasion, we're taking you on our very own lunar journey. We'll be taking our budding space cadets and turning them into astronauts. Let's meet cadet number 1, Dante.
Hi, my name is Dante Cameron, and I love space. And one day I want to be an astronaut. My favourite planet is Mars, because rovers go on there and discover aliens and other facts. Bye.
Hey Dante, come take a seat. Hiya, how are you? You're good? And are you really excited about being here today?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's going to be the best thing about being an astronaut, do you think?
Maybe travelling in a rocket.
Yeah, are you excited? Now, how cool does our space station look?
Really
It's
cool.
pretty impressive, isn't it? So you said your favourite planet was Mars, correct? And why is that?
Because I like aliens.
Really? Now, do you think aliens living in Mars?
Maybe.
Well, that's Dante, so let's meet our second aspiring astronaut, Macy.
Hi, I'm Macy. I would really like to be an astronaut because I'd like to explore the surroundings in space and I'd love an adventure. My favourite planet is Saturn because I like how it's special and unique with its magical ring.
Fab, it's good to have you here. What do you think about our space station, Macy?
It's very cool.
It's really cool now. Are you getting ready to get in your spacesuits?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you said your favourite planet was Saturn, right?
Yes.
And why is that?
I like how it's got a ring around it and none of the other planets do. So I feel like that could be the most interesting one.
Well, cadets, it's so great to have you both here. Now, before we get started, we need to get you both suited and booted, ready for the journey ahead. So these are your spacesuits. So you can both go and fight your way into those. And for you guys at home, pay attention, seatbelts on. It's time for our safety brief. Hey guys, it's Inez here reporting from our very own space station. Now, before we go up and away, we need to make sure that our cadets here in the studio and you at home are ready for the rocky journey ahead. Listen up to these few safety tips. Rule number 1. Lock in those seatbelts because in space you can float around due to the zero gravity. This means you need to keep good posture and strong legs at all times. Rule number 2. Check all the equipment. You must make sure that everything is working properly, as if one thing goes wrong, it could potentially jeopardise the mission. So check oxygen levels, check the helmets, and check that smile. In the event of an emergency, there are always 2 medical officers on board any spacecraft, including ours. In the unlikely event of fire on board, water mist or foam fire extinguishers will be accessible for the astronauts' use only. Now, don't be alarmed if your face looks a little puffy once we arrive. It's from the amount of blood and water that are rushing to your head from other parts of the body. Your face will be sure to go back to normal when you're home. On our return, you may feel a little funny. It takes a few days for our bodies to readjust. You must have plenty of rest and keep well hydrated, otherwise you can feel faint and ill. Final checks for takeoff, because you can never be too careful. You've got all that, cadets? Well, that's it. So strap yourselves in and let's go. Welcome back. Now, are you ready, cadets?
Yes.
How does the space suits feel?
Nice.
Nice. Do you feel a bit more professional in them?
Very.
A bit more astronauty?
Yes.
Now, what people might not know at home is that the orange ones means you're cadet, and once you get the title of an astronaut, you then get into the white ones. So, are you all ready at home? Wonderful. Well, strap yourselves in. It's time for takeoff. Sorry about that, cadets. I did say it can be a little bit shaky. Let's press on. Just before we land, we're going to test your knowledge of the solar system. Now, there are 8 major planets in the universe, but do you know their order? Let's find out. We've hidden all of the planets in this tray of moon dust. We need you two to work together to identify the planets and put them in the order you think that they go in. Don't forget that you can play along at home. You can get the Today's the Day app free on the App Store now, where you'll find exclusive content and games. How are you feeling about this, cadets? Confident?
Confident.
Confident. And you did say earlier that you do know the planet orders, correct?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I'm expecting big things. So, let's find out. As you find the planet, I'm going to give you a fun fact about the solar system. So make sure you listen up. When you're ready, cadets, you can begin. Just digging, guys. What's that one?
Mars.
Mars, wonderful. Mars is home of the Olympus Mons, the largest volcano found in the solar system. How interesting. What's that one, darling? Earth. Wonderful. Earth has more exposed water than land. Are you making sure you're putting them in the right order?
Yeah.
Keep going. What's that one, Macy? Oh, what does that say?
Neptune.
Neptune, wonderful. Neptune was discovered in 1846. They're not really that old. Pretty impressive that. What's that, Dante? Can we see what that says? Oh, can we all have a look? Oh, Mercury. Absolutely wonderful. Mercury takes 59 days to make a rotation, but only 88 days to circle the sun. So that means that they're off fewer than 2 days in a year. Next one, have we got any more? Oh, wonderful. Dante's got one. What's that one?
Venus.
Venus. Wonderful. Venus is the brightest planet in our sky and can sometimes be seen if you know where to look. Have we got any more ones? Oh, what's that one?
The sun.
The sun. Wonderful. The sun. Wonderful. Do we know any order? What's that one?
Uranus.
Wonderful. Uranus' axis at a 97-degree angle, meaning that it orbits lying on its side. Talk about a lazy planet. What's that one? Is that the same one? Wonderful. Do we know where that one goes? Where do you think that one goes, Macy? Uranus. You think so? Should we keep going to see if we can find any more?
Okay, just put that there 1 second.
Wonderful. See if there's any more. There's got to be a couple more in there somewhere. This moon dust is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that one?
Jupiter.
Jupiter, wonderful. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, but it spins very quickly on its axis. A day on Jupiter only lasts 9 hours and 55 minutes. A little bit less than our 24. What's that one?
Saturn.
Saturn, wonderful. Saturn is the second biggest planet in the sky, but it's also the lightest planet, interestingly enough. Have we got any more?
That's it.
Wonderful. Should we start getting them in the order then? Are they in the correct order, do you think?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Are you happy with that, Macy?
Yeah.
So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 planets. So 8 in the sun. Wonderful. Are you happy with that, guys?
Yeah.
Wonderful, cadets. So let's go through the order one more time. So right here we have the sun. Then next to that we have Mercury, then Venus. Then just after that we've got the good old Earth where we are living. Then we have Mars, we have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and finally, right at the end, we have Neptune. Wow, cadets, you certainly know the solar system. Whilst we give the cadets a rest from their adventure, we're jumping back 45 years and taking a look at why we are celebrating space today.
When I opened the hatch, I mean, I had the whole universe in front of me. It was spectacular. I opened the hatch at nighttime, somewhere over Hawaii, and I watched the sun come up. We're about, I don't know, 150 miles above the surface. And I'd watch the sun come up over the southwestern part of the United States. And it was truly spectacular.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Before the cadets here and you at home earn the astronaut title, let's take a look back at some of the others that have made it to the moon.
What Jack was talking about, it's definitely not a particle that's nearby. It is a bright object, and it's obviously rotating because it's flashing. It's way out in the distance, apparently rotating in a very rhythmic fashion because the flashes come around almost on time. As we look back at the Earth, it's up at about 11 o'clock.
Okay, cadets, next we need to do some training for your first step on the moon. Now, things can often feel a little bit funny in space due to the lack of gravity, and something that seems so simple at home may not be so easy on the moon. So follow me, we are going to learn how to moonwalk. Let's go through step by step.
Okay, let's learn how to moonwalk. First things first, you have to bring your right leg up onto your tiptoes. Now what we're going to do is push our right leg down and pull your left leg back. So right is on your tiptoes, push that down and your left leg gets pushed back. All we do is switch. So once you've pushed your left leg back, bring it up. So now your left is on your tiptoes. All we do now is reverse. So your left leg comes down and you drag your right leg back. Left leg down, right leg back. And once you've dragged your right leg back, bring that up. So drag it, drag it, drag it, and switch. So let's see that now, all in one go. And it's as easy as that. Now cadets, it's your turn.
Fabulous! Well, should we get started?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to do it. I'm going to teach us step by step all together first. And then I want you two to show everyone at home your moonwalks individually. Do you think we can do that?
Yes.
Wonderful. So first of all, our right leg, we need it on its tiptoe. Can we try that, everyone? Make sure you're joining at home too. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to do a bit of a practice by doing this, because this is the main movement that we're going to be doing with our feet. Okay, fabulous. That's wonderful. And we've got our right foot up like this. And we are going to slide this back like that. Wonderful. So let's try that. That's slide. Well done, guys. Which is when your left foot will then come back, but normally. So that won't be on its tiptoe. So we have this. Wonderful. Let's try that one more time. So right foot on its tiptoe. Bring it back and bring the left one to meet it. Okay, now when you get to this point where your feet have met, you're going to switch them, just like that move we were doing then. And then you're going to do the same again. So you're going to bring the left one back and that to meet it. And change again. One more time, that one back. Wonderful, I'm impressed. Okay, let's go through that one more time together and then we'll do it individually too. So, are you feeling confident?
Confident.
You like it? Wonderful. So, right leg up. Okay, let's go back and switch. Back and switch. Back and switch. Well done, guys. Okay, Dante, you're up first. How do you think? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, now this is your chance to channel your inner Michael Jackson and show everyone at home your moonwalk, okay? When you're ready, see? Oh, well done. Amazing that, Dante. Well done. Okay, Macy, how do you feel about that? Has that made you nervous or more confident?
More confident.
Wonderful. Well, Macy, this is your chance. You can show everyone at home what you can do. When you're ready. Well done, Macy. Amazing. Well done. Now can I have my turn? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I think so. Are we ready? Right foot up. Let's go. Yes, what do we think, cadets?
Very good.
Wonderful. Now, should we give it a go all together?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wonderful. When we hear the sounds. Come on, cadets. Well done. I'm very impressed. Well done, cadets. Big high fives. Well done. Whilst we master those moonwalks, we'll see you after this.
funky.
I want to talk about these sweeties. Well, it's funny because I really like these hot ones that you feel really warm and fuzzy inside. I like the little green bears because the ring around them is like they're in the water and the ring stops them from drowning. I really like these dinosaur ones because they're scary.
It's a world, it's love, it's all a happy world of Haribo.
Welcome back, cadets. I hope you have all mastered those moonwalks. Now, earlier, I received a call from my friend Harry, who is an expert at mission control. He told me he would love to have a chat with you both so you can get to know a bit more about his really, really intelligent solar knowledge. Earlier this week, we asked you at home to send us your spacey questions. Okay, cadets, so if you can hold these mics for me, we're going to try and get a connection. Annette to mission control, Annette to mission control. Annette to mission control, can you hear me? Can we get a connection from mission control? Mission control, have you got yeah? Oh, amazing!
Hello.
We've got him! We've got him, cadets. Wonderful. Hi, Harry. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. It's wonderful to see you. These are the cadets. This is Dante and this is Macy.
Hi, Dante and Macy. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
So this is Harry. So he's got an amazing job at mission control. So you know what that is, don't you?
Yes.
Wonderful. And he's taken a bit of time out of his very busy day to answer some of our questions. So we've got some questions from home first, Harry, and then we're going to ask the cadets their questions. So the first one is Alice, age 8. Ask, what's the moon actually made from?
Fantastic. Good question, Alice. Well, the moon is actually all one big rock. Its surface is covered with dead volcanoes, impact craters and lava flows, some visible to the unaided stranger.
Wow, that's cool, isn't it, cadets?
Very.
And although we're in our very own at the moment, sometimes we can't feel the speed of the space rocket. So how fast does one actually go?
Absolutely. Well, if a rocket is launched from the surface of the Earth, it needs to reach a speed of at least 7.9 kilometres a second. That's 4.9 miles per second in order to reach space. Now, this speed of 7.9 kilometres per second is known as orbital velocity. It corresponds to more than 20 times the speed of sound.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, Harry. That was from Stephen at home. He's aged 5. Now, Poppy asked, how fast does an international space station travel around the Earth?
The International Space Station travels in orbit around Earth at a speed of roughly 17,150 miles per hour. That's about 5 miles per second. Now, this means that the space station orbits the Earth and sees a sunrise every 92 minutes.
Wonderful. Thank you, Harry. Now, Macy, you had a question for Harry, didn't you? What was that one?
What is the name of the large space telescope that orbits the Earth?
Good question, Macy.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear that. Could you repeat that?
What is the name of the large space telescope that orbits the Earth?
Fantastic. Well, that is the Hubble Space Telescope.
Wow. And Dante, did you have a question for Harry?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool. What was that one?
Why are spacesuits always white?
So why are spacesuits always so white? Well, the reason that spacesuits are white is because white reflects heat in space, the same as it does here on Earth. Now, temperatures in direct sunlight in space can be more than 275 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow, thank you so much for that, Harry. I actually have a question, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
I'd like to ask, why can't you see Neptune or Pluto without a telescope?
Well, very simple. They're too far away and too dark in that part of the solar system.
Amazing. Should we have one more question from home?
Yes.
Fabulous. Well, Becky, age 6, asks, what is the Hubble telescope?
Good question, Becky. Well, the Hubble telescope is a large telescope in space. Now, NASA launched Hubble in 1990. Hubble is as long as a large school bus. It weighs as much as 2 adult elephants. Now, Hubble travels around the Earth at about 5 miles per second. That is as fast as a car driving from the east coast of the United States to the west coast in just 10 minutes.
Wow, well, thank you so much for that, Harry. That was interesting, wasn't it, cadets?
Very.
Yeah.
Now, we know you're such a busy man, so we will let you get back to your job at Mission Control, but we'll speak to you soon, so thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Harry. Thank you. That was cool, wasn't it, cadets?
Very cool.
Now, he has an amazing job at Mission Control. He's even higher than an astronaut. So he can say what spaceships are going out. He can see all of the solar system. He really is amazing. So that was interesting, wasn't it?
It was quite interesting.
And we hope we answered all your questions for you at home too. Well, cadets, you are doing so well, but we do have a couple more tasks for you to complete before you can earn the astronaut title. Now, due to the zero gravity in space, objects can often get carried away. That's why you'll notice loads of vacuums around the station. Now, your next challenge is to create your very own vacuum systems. How do you feel about this, cadets?
Excited.
Excited? Well, I'm going to tell you a bit more how you're going to do it. So, coming up in front of you is a bowl of mini asteroids, okay? Now, we need you to transfer the asteroids from the moon, this one, to the Earth, this one. Why don't you try this at home? Okay, so you're going to use little straws as your vacuums. So these are for you. And we need you to work together. So if you want to come and stand in front of here, wonderful, you can get the asteroids out of there and pop them into the Earth. Okay, so when you hear the sound, you can begin. Good luck, cadets. Okay, see if you can get any. Do a big deep breath, come on. Oh, well done, Macy. Macy's got one. Oh, it's not easy, this. Well done, Macy. Can you get one? Oh, let's just pop that up there. Oh, Macy, you're good at this. You must have been practicing. I'll pop that in there so we can pretend we've got that one. Keep going, guys. You're doing so well. Oh, nearly, Macy. Can we get a big breath for one of them? Well done, Macy. That's 4 in there, cadets. Oh, is there another one there? Well done, Macy. Oh, pop that in there. That's 5, cadets. Can you get any, Dante? Oh, you're doing so well, Macy. Come on, one more. Can we get one more in? Oh, no, that's time's up, that, cadets. But you did a really good job. Well done. That's another mission completed. Remember, you can keep updated at home with Today's the Day on the CITV website. Right, cadets, it's time to prepare for takeoff. Oh, no! This light means that the fuel is low and we'll never make it home without some more. Luckily, I do have some prepared, but I'll need your help to pour it in the fuel tank. Do you think we can do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much, cadets. Okay, let's get rid of these. And I will need you just to pop these goggles on, just to ensure we are safe with our eyes. That's the fuel box. And okay, are we ready? Oh, it's a bit heavy, but this is the fuel. Can I give that to you two? Now, it might just need a little bit of a mix first, and then you can pour it in the fuel box. Is that okay?
Yes.
Wonderful. When you're ready. Okay, guys, we think that, how does it feel?
Very cool.
It's weird, isn't it? It's very cool. Okay, when you're ready, guys, I think it'll be okay to pop in the fuel tank. Oh! Keep it going. Can we get any more in? Wonderful. Oh, I think that will just about be enough. We can save the rest for another adventure. There you go, cadets. You can clean your hands
Thank
there
you.
for me.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Right. Well, it seems that we are finally all ready to go. You know, we always need to be prepared for just little things like that happening. So let's get back on the ground safely. Today we have figured the planets, spoken to the heads of mission control, learnt the moonwalk, and even made fuel for the space station. Now, congratulations, cadets. I am so happy to say that you have both now earned the astronaut title. We really couldn't have done it without you, so thank you. These are for you guys, that's a badge each.
Thank you.
To pop on your spacesuits to prove that you are now fully fledged astronauts. That's for you, Dante.
Thank you.
And that's for you, Macy.
Thank you.
Well done, guys. It's been so good to have you both here. And well done to you at home. You have helped us so much along the way. You can download your very own NASA certificate by going to our website. We hope you have all had as much fun as we have on our journey from cadets to astronauts. Shall we see where our Today's the Day time machine's taking us next week? On next week's Today's the Day, it's Christmas! That's right, join us Friday the 22nd of December for your Christmas special. See you then, over and out.